pressing to the max. They told me I'll make it far. They told me I'll make it far. They told me I'll make it far. I'm just trapping out the car. I need 100 grand large. Free my homies out of bars. They told me I'll make it far. I'm just trapping out the car.
I'm Jabari Harris. I'm your host and the proprietor on this episode of Fresh Bar Sports Show. Back at it Mondays with Q. Waiting for him to get his video logged on. He should be coming on here shortly. There he is right there. Man, sorry about the technical difficulties. I had a little trouble getting mine logged on, like my live video. It was like circling, like, 3, 2, 1. It was circling for a little couple of seconds. That was about, but hopefully everything goes good, smoothly. How you been? Appreciate you doing this again. Back at it. You know what I mean? This is about you. Mondays with Q, so we chopping it up, man.
What's good? What's good, man? Ain't nothing. Just chilling. How's everything your way, man?
Everything good, man. Been a busy week for me last week. Then grinding, Fresh Bar Sports Show. Working.
Man. I see, as you should.
Yeah, five guests last week in 7 days, 6 total shows. So yeah, I'm locked in. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate everybody. You know what I mean? Like I said, support by any means, but telling somebody about the show, subscribing to the YouTube page, continue to run it up, and it's coming on as guests by any means. So I definitely appreciate your commitment to the Mondays with Q. Obviously, we got plenty of stuff to run down, so we ain't got no need to waste no more time. So I ain't going to like I said, waste no time. Let's dive into the heavy stuff. Michigan football coach Jim Harbaugh suspended for the remainder of the regular season due to pending investigation due to sign stealings from, I guess he was a recruiting analyst, Connor Stellings, just a member of the staff pretty much. So Connor Stellings, whether he went rogue or Jim Harbaugh knew, 100% what was going on. That's what the NCAA is trying to figure out, all that. How much did he know? But got to give you the qualifiers. He's with the team, coaching them up all throughout the week. Let's be mindful of that. So he's putting in the game plan. They ain't missing the beat. The assistant coach that that has been the interim head coach right now, he already got the game plan. He don't got to do nothing but just hit everything automatically because Jim Harbaugh been in the building with him all week, and he's scheduled to hit the bag to the sideline. As soon as the bowl games in the playoff, they be in the playoffs. Soon as the college football playoff, depending on they actually give him a punishment within that time frame. So that's the way everything's set up currently right now. Let me get your feelings on that before I tell you how I really feel about the whole situation.
Man, I really feel like there's some cheating asses, but I ain't gonna go there.
Okay.
I'm a Buckeye fan, so I ain't gonna go there. It's just ironic that it's been going on for 2 years, and the last 2 years they beat us. But I digress. You know what I'm saying? I digress.
Okay.
But I think right now it's kind of a soft penalty. It really don't matter what they're gonna do to him. I feel like he's gonna probably be going to the NFL soon, back to the NFL soon.
Okay.
I mean, this is his second time getting suspended, I guess you should say, within a season. It's like he don't really care. I don't think he cares.
Yeah,
he knows what's going on. And then for them to ask for them to go fight against it and try to get themselves out of it, it's like, come on, bro, just go ahead and rock it out.
Yeah, well, they can give punishment, fines, whatever the case may be, recruiting penalties, anything that's not okay. He can't coach the college football playoffs. You know what I'm saying? If they get hit with some recruiting penalties, some scholarships, taken away from them, maybe some fines, and obviously the regular season. As long as he can coach for the college football playoff, it's a win-win for them.
I don't even think he should be able to do that. Especially if there's cheating. You got other teams that's gonna be trying to fight and get into the playoff. Their team is good, but I don't know if they should have a chance to get in the playoff. A bowl game is different. Maybe a bowl game, but to be in the playoff and have allegations like this inside the playoffs, it's like I don't think they should be in there this year.
No. Can I just play devil's advocate? I know there's some other things that was going on, and it was different. It wasn't college football playoff games, but it was team players playing a high bowl game or winning a Heisman or winning a national championship. Johnny Manziel, he had plenty of allegations against him, and they did not suspend him or do anything to penalize him or take any of the victories away, took the Heisman away. They didn't do anything of that. Cameron Newton, my God, that's my man, Cam Newton. That's my man. I got love for Cam. Ain't no knock on Cam. I'm just giving you the real. I mean, he had investigations. Obviously, it turned out to be whatever it be to not matter that most because he still got his Heisman Trophy. He still got Auburn still got the national championship, and he played throughout the whole investigation. Now I understand coaches, some coaching days are different, but I'm saying like this is an unprecedented for NCAA to allow people to continue to play or I guess coach dependent investigation.
But I mean, these investigations wasn't cheating investigations. It wasn't for a scandal. It wasn't a scout going out to games and checking out other teams, different things.
It's something that they deem improper benefits, before the NIL.
Yeah. So
I understand what you that. Let me give you one more thing to play devil's advocate and just to go back and forth with you on real quick before I put a pin in this. Just because the person's on the staff, we understand the difference in that. But let's be real about it. Can they not just have a family member, a distant cousin, go do the same thing with this man that done accused, and nobody that, like I said, as long as it's a distant cousin, as long as it's a distant kin to them, friend, whatever the case may be, that people can't really, I didn't know such and such related. You got 55, college, we got 100 players on the team. Staffers, what the staff is probably like 30 people working on the staff. People got people that they know that can do the exact same thing that don't actually work for the school. And you cannot tell me there's over 250 schools in the NCAA. People ain't doing this. People ain't having people, distance family members, friends of them doing this for them.
The main thing that you just said in that is not working for the school.
Okay.
This guy, he works for the school. He's a scout. Okay. That's a difference. You feel me? So for somebody that does work for the school, work for the football team at that, and that's a scout at that, you standing on the sideline for some of these games, trying to look away and practices and all that stuff. It's like, come on, man, it's a little out of control. And for you to have the funds to go to all these games, which is kind of, it's a little pricey. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody's helping you get to these games.
Yeah.
That,
but the college coaches make good enough money to still do that with a person not associated with the school. So like the
college head coach,
yeah. We
all know
the head coach.
We don't know what them scouts is making.
But allegedly stuff. Ain't allegedly, because this has been proven. People talked about it. The assistant coaches, whether it's coming from the college or sponsors or the boosters, the assistant coaches was the one going out there giving people the money, pay for play before the NIL. The assistant coach is the one that is more hands-on with the dirty work. But people were saying the head coaches was knowing and obviously where they getting this money from. So I believe the people that was doing the same things that was giving players money under the table, they can still fund different situations. Obviously, cheating things or trying to find things to get an edge. Like they have money that they was allocating to give players before the NIL. Now they still got those same funds to find how can we get an edge with these disposable dollars? Because now we don't got to worry about that. Now we got the NIL. So I believe shicey stuff is going on, especially in the NCAA.
It's been shicey stuff going on, but for this situation, it's probably plenty of other teams that is doing the same thing. Who knows? But
that's my only thing.
But at the same time, they're the ones that got caught with it, not other teams. So we gotta see what
Belichick and the Patriots.
We gotta see what happens to them.
We see what happens with them. The last two games of the season. The interesting one is the Ohio State, the finisher.
Man.
Yeah. That's the big one. So we're gonna see. Yeah, we're gonna see. And I can't wait till we, the Monday following, we check back in and see what's going on. Obviously, next Monday we'll be previewing that, and we could dive into that more heavy. But let's dive into another major college situation that took the whole spotlight of the college world. Coach Primetime Deion Sanders and the Colorado football team. I'm supporting them guys heavy, but I gotta be real. That's what we do on the Virgin Bar Sports Show. We're gonna keep it at Benji, and because I know I'm watching these games and I'm seeing how these games falling apart, and seeing that they did not play a complete game at all. They're 4-6 in their 10 games. They did not play a complete game. I'm talking all 4 quarters. First half, second half, not at all season. And they had games that they fumbled away. As simple as that. I'm watching these games, so I know these guys is having leads, or they coming out to a slow start, and then being in games close, losing one possession after they had a bad first half and had a great second half, or having a great first half and having a terrible second half. I mean, I know it got to be driving Deion crazy. So, what's your feelings on their season?
I told you last week how it was.
Yeah, because
with these guys.
they had a chance.
Yeah,
they had a chance to still salvage it and be in a bowl game.
I said
they lose 31-34 on Arizona. Like, are you serious?
I said
I'm sorry.
Last week I said this. They need at least 2 of their last 3, and they need these last 2 because they're not gonna get the third one.
Yeah. Utah. That's gonna be
I said that last
week,
and look at us here this week. They couldn't beat up Arizona, a team that I would definitely have chosen to beat them. Just to get into any bowl game would have helped them out. Don't look like they're gonna get into one at all unless they upset Utah, and definitely gotta get a win this week.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely gonna be hard for them. I wasn't expecting too much from these guys. I knew they had a good start, but with the injuries that happened with them in the middle of the season, that offensive line, it wasn't gonna be good for them. Like I said, they gotta get more chemistry. They gotta get more players around there. It's gonna be kind of easy, but kind of hard to get a lot of players to come to Colorado. I mean, Colorado is good, but it's Colorado.
Yeah.
If he was coaching that somewhere like maybe Texas A&M, possibly.
Yeah. We're hearing those rumors, but I mean, I don't know. I think Prom could get the players to come. I honestly believe that to Colorado. I honestly believe that. I don't think the Colorado is going to be a deterrent for them, the location, just because it is prime time and they got that environment so turned up. And they already see the celebrities and stars is going to be there. Yeah. All the top-notch shows is going to be there. So they ain't missing nothing,
But the conference players going to be a little different next year. Yeah. They're not going to be in the Pac-12. They're going to be a whole new conference next year. We're going to see how that go down.
Yeah.
So realistically, their season this year was pretty. It was better than what they did last
year. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Because I mean, honestly, like I'm with you. I mean, I'm trying to hold that hope, but to say they're gonna beat Utah at the end of the season, that's a tough task. So my mind's already resided in the fact that clearly they're not gonna be getting in the bowl game and this season is over because, especially I see they ain't playing no 4 quarters yet. Like you doing stuff like that. Ain't no way you could beat Utah. Ain't no way.
And you playing against top teams throughout the season, you show that you couldn't compete in most of them games.
Yeah.
Like, or you start off slow and try to pick up heavy, or you start off good and drop off.
As if y'all on the same playing field as some of these teams, because you could do that when you're the superior team easily. You could turn the switch on and off. But when you're when you're not the superior team, you're the inferior team. You can't. Everybody got to play hard the whole game. They have
I expected them to lose games to Oregon and USC because those are teams that's better than them overall.
But when you see what transpired in the game, if you was watching it, they had chances. No, I mean definitely
against
not
USC, not the Oregon one, but USC
Oregon just took off on them and never looked back. Shout out to my guy Casey Kelly. I mean they just turned it up on them, never looked back. But all the other games, they definitely had chances. They had good chances.
USC, I told you in the beginning, USC, if they would have started off strong, they would have won that game.
Yeah.
Against USC.
Exactly.
Okay. I don't like USC team overall. Their defense is not it. It's not at all. They don't really have too much talent around Caleb. But playing in Pac-12 it's rough. This year they all good. Washington.
Yeah, a lot of good teams in the Pac-12.
So
yeah.
Who wasn't expecting too much?
And people, and you're saying that a lot of teams leaving that conference, and like they have one of their best years as a whole in that conference with all those good teams.
Yep.
A lot of them teams are gonna be leaving.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and dive into the NFL. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's
Go
recap
ahead,
some of
do
these
your
games that took place yesterday.
thing.
Of course, we start with my
Get
team
it out
first
the way.
and foremost. You already know.
Get it out
Steelers
the way.
Nation in the building. Yo, you can, like I said, like we got to get the ones that we have to get because man, it's gonna be real tough task. Trying to compete with some of these superior teams. Steelers 23
in your own division, division as well. You see what's shaking up there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Trust me, we're gonna talk about. We're definitely gonna talk about because it's crazy. But yo, we be ready for division play. Like that's one thing. I don't be like looking at my division and be feeling like, yo, we can't compete. Nah, because I know we're gonna be playing hard defense. We be tagging their quarterbacks up, and my defense be coming to play. And some way, somehow, they be dragging the offense to W. They be dragging the offense to W.
Let's get to that.
But Steelers 23-19 over the Packers. I knew it was going to be an ugly game. They scored 2 more points than I predicted. I had my Steelers scoring 21, but field goals after field goals after we good for the field goals. 2 rushing touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. 2 rushing touchdowns from Najee Harris, and I told you, Jalen Warren. I told you Jalen Warren needed to be the starter. 15 carries, 101 yards, 1 rushing touchdown, 9 receiving yards. I told you, man, he ain't to be messed around with. He need to be the starter.
I like Jalen, man.
Yeah, I told you, man. Like, yo, he's the truth.
I said he's more explosive. We see that. But both of your running backs is playing. You see Najee, like I said last week.
Yeah, Najee, he chipped in 16 carries for 82 yards.
He started playing because Jalen was on his tail.
Yeah.
He already know he was about to lose.
Because you're going to lose your job if you don't.
Yes. So both of them getting a rushing touchdown yesterday really opened up the game for y'all. Then y'all defense just controlled the rest. Field goal after field goal after field goal. You don't like it, but it's going to get it done. And they got it done yesterday against the Green Bay Packers, which that was a game that y'all should have won. I expected y'all to win that one. Ugly or not, y'all got the win.
Yeah, because we win these games ugly. Let me tell you about Kenny Pickett, though. 14 for 23. And say, yo, I got 126 yards for y'all. 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. It was saying, if you ain't going to help me, please don't hurt me. So I appreciate that. But come on, man. We're not going through that. So you see the numbers that he got, 126 yards. So the receivers can't do nothing. They can't do nothing. But I got to tell you something to stand out. Your man George Pickens, 3 receptions out of 4 targets for 45 yards. Okay, you know what I mean? That's half the passing yards. But you talking about DeAndre Johnson as the number 1 receiver. 1 reception for 17 yards and 4 targets. It's like they wasn't. They throw him the same amount to George Pickens. They throw him the same amount.
But is the
man,
ball,
I already know what I'm seeing from him.
Is the ball getting there the same way? That's the question you should be asking for. Is the ball getting there the same way? Yeah, we know who your quarterback is. We already know what it is. I watched him yesterday. I sat down. I was like, Javon, he was talking about his man. Let me really sit down and watch. Man,
I told you.
I told you. Consistent for me.
We be winning despite of him, and that's a shame. Your quarterback, we winning despite of him.
120 something yards for the game is unacceptable.
No,
especially against
touchdowns.
The Green Bay. Okay, no touchdowns, cool.
Yeah,
but
now I'm cool with you. Give me 126 yards, 1 touchdown, maybe a rushing touchdown. All right, now we work. I got a baller on my hands. You know what I mean?
Put the team in position to score. At least get them down. At least get them down there in the red zone more often, and let the running backs do what they got to do. You got 2 running backs right now that's balling out. For real, y'all should have both of them in the backfield and figure something out how to get one of them the ball.
Yeah, split backs, okay.
Split the defense up. Let them think about who's getting the ball, who's not, who's coming out the backfield with it. And that'll probably help our Pickett more because he seems like he's better with the check down, giving it to the running backs and letting them do their thing. Or the short yardage. You can't count on him deep much. So just
at all.
You just got to do the short, quick passes. Try to do something, get out there, get Pickett or get Johnson in them slant routes, drag routes, and get the ball out of his hands for real. Because the more time he got in his hands, the worse it gets.
Man, that Kenny Two Gloves, man, kidding me out there.
Yeah, man.
His baby fingers. Man,
Yeah,
like
man.
I'm telling you, it's a shame. But some way, somehow, the Steelers is a 6-3 team. That offense ain't. That offense ain't. But man, I tell you, we got a 9-0 defense, though. I tell you that. I tell you that.
Your whole division got a defense. Your whole
That's what
division
we do.
got it.
AFC North. You run the ball and stop the run in the AFC North. That's what we do. That's what we do. Like all that Lamar Jackson me running on everybody else, but not the AFC North. Stop playing. We know we're going to hit your quarterback every time. Keep playing the option all you want. TJ Watt's only job, and he learned it from James Harrison. Hit the quarterback every time. They want to be playing games with who got the ball. You hit the quarterback every time. Literally, the defensive players on the Steelers is taught that we don't play those option games. We're going to be lighting your quarterback up. You know what I'm telling you? Like, this goes back to all those running quarterbacks even before then. Like, we don't play those running games. And I love it. We hitting the quarterback every time. We don't know who got the ball.
Y'all aggressive out there. Y'all get into them.
Yeah, man.
But them Browns, man, that defense, right? We're going to get to that too later.
Yeah, we go. Yeah,
go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No. We just wrap this up, man. I don't know what's going on here, but I do feel a good euphoria, and it's safe to say that the defense of the Steelers is going to drag the offense to the playoffs. It is crazy to me, and that's why I keep saying I need Kenny to make tremendous strides in the maturity of his game. Rapid though, because we could have a chance to make a run to the Super Bowl. The NFC is wide open. We're going to talk about it. The NFC is wide open.
Run the ball.
Yeah.
That's your game plan on the offense is just run the ball.
Ugly.
Let them big boys up front, control the line, and let your two running backs control the ball.
Win these 20 to the teens games. We got to keep it low 20s in the teens. That's it.
Kenny give you 123 or 135 or 1?
Because they ain't doing it the 30s. They ain't putting the 31.
Long as you don't turn the ball over, you good.
Yeah.
No fumbles,
exactly.
interceptions, no turnovers, you fine.
Okay.
Let your defense and let your running game control the game.
Let's move on to another game that we gotta break this thing down. Texas is moved to 5-4, 30-27 win over the Bengals, making the Bengals be 5-4.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about CJ Stroud because we got to talk about it. But before I do that, I gotta give you Joe Burrow. I gotta give you Joe Burrow stats: 27 for 40, 347 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 4 sacks, 5 carries, 20 rushing yards. Jamar Chase 5 receptions, 124 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Boyd had a good game receiving, 117 yards, but all that's not a void when you drop a touchdown potential game winner. All that rendered not a void, and you have every reason to have your head down on the sideline. I don't care about none of that. You know you dropped the ball on that one, like literally and figuratively, all that. Running back Devin Singleton, I ain't know he was doing it like this. 30 carries, 30 carries, 150 rushing yards, 1 touchdown. Yeah, I like that. That's controlling the game for real. But that's mind you, Noah Brown, he chaps in 7 receptions, 172 yards. Why? Because he got the quarterback just balling on him. You got the quarterback balling on him. CJ Stroud, 23 for 39, 356 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. But it's all good because 8 rushing yards with a rushing touchdown. Okay, we're gonna make up for that. We're gonna make up for that. And that interception came late in the fourth quarter when the game was already pretty much sealed. But I gotta give it his numbers on the season. CJ Stroud is balling. I didn't know he was doing it like this. I thought. Cause I took a little personal. He beat my team, put up 30 plus on my team. I'm like, come on, man, Texas is doing that on my team. Like, what's going on? I know Kenny Pickett ain't all that, but I'm like, damn, that the regular quarterback doing all that? Oh, he's special. No, he ain't even no regular quarterback. He's special.
What?
His stats on the season: 2,626 yards. That is second in the league, and I can't believe it's behind Sam Howell. Is leading the league in yards. I cannot believe that. 15 touchdown passes. That's tied for 8th. 2 interceptions. 101 passing rating. 61% throwing the ball. 2 rushing touchdowns. And he just out there dancing on them. He just out there dancing on. And then he hit y'all with the OH2 yesterday on him. I said, oh, he doing it all. But talk to me, man. I mean, that's your man's over there. Talk to me. I didn't know he was like this, though.
Listen, man.
I did not know.
A lot of people surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not
surprised.
No, not at all. Cause I've been talking about him the last couple of years.
That's
I've been watching him myself
crazy. He's balling
personally
like
the
this.
last couple of years, and I know what he could do. Everybody was talking about Bryce Young, the number one quarterback, blah, 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 blah. Nah, I knew CJ was there, and I know Carolina is kicking themselves in their ass right now.
Oh, but big time. Ain't no question about that.
What this man bring is leadership. He bring poise. He bring everything that you could ask for in the quarterback.
And he got good size compared to Bryce Young. Because Bryce Young's tiny and little. CJ Stroud is a quarterback, knowledgeable, IQ, poise, a rookie, but moving like a veteran, like he belongs here, like he been here before.
His IQ is far from any rookie that you could ever think of right now because he's playing incredible. The numbers that he's putting up, the game-winning drives that he's doing, he had 2 in a row so far. He's putting up numbers that you would consecutively put up numbers that you didn't expect the rookie to do. And the Houston Texans, we know how that franchise was the last couple of years after the whole situation with Watson. And he's putting them on their back, and he's controlling it. It's not like he's it's not like they just hold him back and he's dinking and dunking or letting the running back get it. No, he's throwing the ball deep. He's throwing the ball middle, short routes, slant routes, dig routes, whatever routes he's putting the ball on the money. And this man is balling out, man. I'm proud to see my boy. If he get them into the playoffs, if he wins the division,
if they keep winning, they're going to make the playoffs. If they keep winning, they're going to make the playoffs.
If he wins the division, he needs to be in the MVP talk. No questions about it.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Word on the street. You know, I mean, I know it's so early, so I don't really pay no mind, but they said he is technically in the conversations, but I don't really. When we get to December, they're not going to. You know, I mean, late December.
Let's wait.
Yeah,
that's why I said if he wins the division with this team, and get them in the playoffs and a good seed, probably even a 3 seed. Yeah, let them boys. Let his name should be definitely brought up in that MVP talk.
And I ain't gonna be mad. I like they got the black head coach.
Yep.
So I appreciate that. He got a franchise quarterback. So you know what I mean. So his job ain't gonna be cut loose next year. Nope. He's gonna be able to be around here to stay. So I like that from that aspect too. You know what I'm saying?
The Texans is on the uprise. They got young talent. They got a young player on the defense as well. Will Anderson, he's a problem as well. So he's gonna be the leader of that defense. CJ Stroud, the leader of the offense. 2 rookies, and they gotta take this team by storm real soon.
They get some more pieces in the offseason if they continue this momentum to the regular season, to the end of the season. They're gonna be a problem next year for real. I'm talking about like making a run.
I like Tank Dell. I wanted us to draft him in the draft. I was definitely looking at him.
What happened to the boy Nico? He done fell off the past couple of weeks.
They've been watching him film, so you gotta give it to somebody else. Got to step up. You know, when he put numbers like he was.
He started off hot too. Because he was killing the Steelers. Boy, I'm telling you, he was cooking the Steelers.
You're going to start having two safety over top watching.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So it's like, now you got to switch it up. Everybody else got to get involved. Dalton Schultz is getting involved, the tight end. So, and the running backs, you see Singletary yesterday. So keep the offense fluid and going, and they're going to be all right because that defense is definitely looking good too. They got a bright future ahead of them.
Oh, yeah, ain't no question. Let's move on to we was already touching base on it. Browns moved to 6-3 with the 33 comeback win, 31 over the Ravens, falling to 7-3. Now Ravens up, what was it, 31-17 with 9 minutes to go, and they just fall apart like that. Now, I know Browns got a defense, but I did not expect, because I told you, I think I mentioned this to you before that I need Deshaun Washington to prove this year that he got it, like you know what I mean, like he's back. And after this game, he's like
he's
looking a lot better than I want him to. But I need to see this consistently.
He's getting there.
213 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 8 carries, 37 rushing yards. So he's run a lot more, and I appreciate that. not Cooper Kupp, Amari Cooper.
Yep.
Sorry about that. Amari Cooper, 6 receptions, 98 yards receiving. Lamar Jackson, what 13 for 23? What is that? Now you did ball out with the 223 yards, but the 13 completions, what is that? 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. You had the 41 rushing, but I don't care about that because you was hurting your team. The 2 interceptions, gotta do it all the time. And not those, I believe between the interceptions and the fumbles, he got 10 turnovers. He got 5 interceptions and 5 fumbles lost.
It is not about getting the 2 interceptions. It's about when them 2
Yeah.
interceptions is coming at, and it's coming at critical points of the game.
Just like the
for you
Steelers.
Yep,
Y'all was leading. They was leading against the Steelers. Got the turnovers in the 4th quarter when we needed the most.
That's all 3 of their losses. They was leading in the game and they lost.
My Steelers. I mean, but I like my Steelers. But I mean,
that
Steelers,
was a bad loss.
The Colts, and then the Browns.
Yeah,
come on, man.
They was winning in the 4th quarter in all 3 games,
and
they lost. So it's like they gotta find a way to control these games in the 4th. I know, like you liking what you see with what's going on with them, and it gives you a more better chance.
Yeah.
So I guess all y'all gotta do is be losing in the 4th quarter, and then y'all have a good chance. Cause if y'all winning in the 4th quarter, it might not be good for y'all.
Yeah.
Cause it seems
this was in downtown Baltimore. This game was home.
Yeah, and it seems like it happens more at home than on the road. Cause yesterday's game was at home as well.
I know. Yep.
It's ridiculous when you're up 2 scores and 6-7 minutes to go, and you let these guys come back.
The Ravens fans is mad.
Yeah,
they leaving me on scene because I'll be going back and forth. They leaving me on scene. I'm saying something to people at work. The Browns just throw the Browns. They look at give me the evil eye.
They mad at me right now. They don't want to hear about the dog pound. And Amari Cooper plays better when Deshaun Watson's in the game, and their offense is getting into rhythm. They running backs gotta get back into the game. I like Ford, but
Ford he went off. He went off yesterday. He had 100 yards.
But they need to get more consistent with it. Let Ford eat more. And let Deshaun Watson just go with the flow. Let him get his groove back into the game. Don't force it, because when he forces it, he seems to get into a lot more situations that he shouldn't be in. So just do what you got to do on the defensive end. Let that defense lead you. And that goes for all 4 teams, or all 3 teams with the Ravens, Steelers, and Browns, because we know Cincinnati.
Joe Burrow, he's slinging that thing around. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, ain't about that defense, about that offense. So y'all defenses with the Browns, Steelers, and Ravens got the same. Y'all teams got the same concept. Let your defense win a game for y'all.
Oh, yeah.
But y'all,
no question.
The offense for the Ravens, 4th quarter, they gotta get it together.
Yeah, man. Ravens, they been dropping the ball. That's why I said, the AFC is wide open. I know, obviously, the Chiefs, have the best record. They still the favorites, but they clearly can get got. Especially Broncos put emphasis on that for me, because they've been playing horrible the past 2 years.
Yep.
I mean, it is what it is. But I'm just saying, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they was having a crazy winning streak in that division, AFC West division, and the Broncos broke that streak for the Chiefs. It was horrible.
They was beating the Broncos heavily in that division for like the last 7 years.
It's crazy.
It's ridiculous. It was like 16 games straight. So they finally got the win and broke that, but the Ravens gotta get it together, because what's hurting them now is gonna creep up in them in the playoffs, and it's gonna hurt them.
They can keep playing the way they play. It's good to me. You know what I mean? They don't need to change not a thing. We ain't even gonna spend too much time on that. You heard? We don't got to spend too much time on this. I just wanted to mention the 49ers 34-3 blowout win over the Jaguars to move 6-3. Jaguars are 6-3. 49ers coming off the off week. Just letting you know he's back. I mean, Brock Purdy, 296 yards, 3 touchdowns. As he letting you know he's back. Obviously, the defense did have something to say, obviously, to hold the team down to 3 points. But talk to me just about your feelings about the 49ers. Are they back? Or, I mean, Jaguars was a formidable opponent now. People was talking just before this gameplay, people was talking about they the second best team in the AFC, possibly. They was getting a lot of
Yeah,
praise the
yeah,
past week or so.
they went on a little winning streak. They was
Yeah.
doing anything down there in Duval, but that was a great performance by San Fran getting back on track after losing
Mm-hmm.
them 3 games. They had to get things going on the offense. You had Debo returning, he got involved. Brandon
Mm-hmm.
Ayuk got involved. George Kittle had a huge game.
Yeah, obviously
So
Christian McCaffrey does what he do. I mean, just
the
typical. I mean, even though he did not score.
yeah,
Well,
that's
I
the
can't say
you
typical
see,
because he did not
you,
score.
yeah,
He did not score, but he did put up his numbers.
and
He
you
did
see
put up
what
his
they
numbers.
try to do. You see what they try to do yesterday. They try to make sure he got the touchdown.
Yeah, yeah.
Chip,
No,
kudos,
they
kudos to
tried.
kudos to Dak Jacksonville for not letting him get that touchdown,
Yeah,
man. Like Jesus,
man. Yo,
every
that
record
was
don't need to be
crazy, but it's
broken,
like
man.
I bet on him get a touchdown too. Like I ain't gonna hold you, man. They messed me up too. I ain't gonna hold you
I
because
ain't bet on him.
that's automatic. That's been automatic the past 2 seasons. Him scoring touchdowns.
Yeah, definitely been automatic. But even though he didn't score, it shows that they don't need a win off of him
Nah,
scoring. So he
no.
done his
Yeah.
thing. The receivers got involved.
Mm-hmm.
George Kittle, man, that explosive play, I think it was like over 60 yards. That
Yeah.
reception, catch and run play, he definitely
Ayuk
was a
had a
monster
touchdown.
on that one. Yeah, back in the end zone. I already know when Ayuk is in the game, Purdy's gonna find him the ball because that's his man.
Yeah.
So I already know Ayuk gonna ball out. And now that Debo is in there, he got his touchdown. Everything should be rolling with Debo. He's just coming off of that injury, so he should be fine now. San Fran gonna be looking good. They just gotta be more consistent when they play the top teams like the Eagles.
Yeah.
We see what they did against Dallas, but they just gotta play the Eagles a little better. Playoff time, we're gonna see, but I don't think they're
All
gonna
about the
surprise.
hustle, man. You gotta tap in, man. What's good with you?
What's going on, boys? I don't think they're gonna get that home field advantage, so they're gonna have to go to Philly and win on the road.
Yeah, I mean, Philly definitely got that whole NFC
Yeah,
conference in the chokehold.
yeah.
Just wanted to get your feelings on this real quick because I cannot believe Vikings moves to 5-4, 27-19 win over the Saints. Christian Kirk, I mean, excuse me, it's Christian Kirk. Kirk Cousins. I mean, there was Jaguars. Kirk Cousins out with the Achilles.
Yep.
Their best receiver on the team, one of the best receivers in the league, not playing.
IR. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, yeah. I mean, so I'm like, I expect him to be doing anything, and Josh Dobbs is coming in, stepping up, doing his thing. I mean, like, come on, man. Josh Dobbs, look at these. Well, first of all, T.J. Hockenson, 11 receptions, 134 yards, 1 touchdown. But Josh Dobbs switching teams, 23 for 34, 268 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 rushing touchdown, 44 rushing yards. He's staying consistent and persistent. You already know. What did you talk about? We back in business. Oh, yeah. Nah, bro, you already know. I'm gonna reach out to you. We're gonna get you on the show. Don't even worry about it. We're gonna touch base on the Lakers to close the show out. You know what I mean? We got to talk about the in-season tournament that we won on Friday and the last thing. We'll get to there, but I digress. Josh Dobbs, he's balling. I think Justin Jefferson come back in a week or so. Even with Josh Dobbs, I think they have a chance to make the playoffs. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, they got a chance to make the playoffs. That was a great pickup for them to get Josh Dobbs before the trade deadline.
Yes.
He's a very good quarterback.
That was clutch for them.
He's a good quarterback. He can come in and play. He won't cause any trouble. He won't throw the ball, throw interceptions, much like that. He's going to control the game and let the game go and how it should go intact. Let the defense do what they have to do. I like his game. He was doing it in Arizona. Then we all know the situation there. They traded him. Kyler was coming back, so they got something for him.
Yeah.
I would have got something for him too, and having something on the bench. So what Minnesota is doing right now on a win streak, when they get Justin Jefferson back, they should be looking even more better. A playoff run, indeed. If they're gonna make the playoffs, possibly we're gonna see the NFC is not that strong, so they definitely got a chance. But yeah, I like what they're doing right now with Josh Dobbs.
Okay. Lions moved to 7-2 with the 41 clutch 38 win over the Chargers. That's now 4-5. Now, mind you, I felt like because I was watching this game, the Lions made this game a little closer than it needed to be. You know what I'm saying? Going for it on the 4th downs and then not scoring those 2 times and then just dropping the ball. They were just as far as letting them get some come on, man. I said Kenny. Yeah, Keenan Allen. Yo, them 2 touchdowns, man, it was just like, it was easy work. I mean, I know he had a great game. He went up for over 100 yards, but those 2 touchdowns seemed real sweet and easy. Easy for them.
Well, that's what Keenan Allen do. He's a man amongst boys out there. Like, he's killing them boys.
Yeah.
He's smooth with it too. He's not that fast, but he's tall and he's gonna get out
definitely
there in
not
that
fast.
field.
You know what I mean?
But the Lions is playing in the Chargers' hands. The Chargers had them right where they wanted, but the Lions just pulled away where they've been supposed to even not even supposed to be close in this game. I thought the Lions should have controlled this game from the start, but they let this game get too comfortable.
Exactly.
Playing in LA, it could happen like that. You know what I'm saying? All the nice weather out there, you get a little comfortable. So the Chargers, they did nice. They did all right. But I expected Detroit to come out with this win.
I did too. Because my parlay depended on it. And my parlay depended on it. And I needed it. And I thanked them. But they had me nervous. You know, the last leg on the parlay, I had to watch that game closely and intently. I'm like, what are y'all doing here? And then when they went for it on the 4th down at the end of the game to make the field goal closer, I said, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Had me all nervous.
They almost messed you up.
I said, come on, man. My parlay depends on it. And y'all playing around with this.
Yeah. Kick
the field goal and call it a day. Y'all want to make it 20-yard field goal. I said, y'all lucky y'all done converted that 4th down right there. Let's talk about it. I mean, we had deflect long enough. So now the focus is on you. Cowboys twice in one season put up 40 on the New York Giants. 49-17. Now, y'all actually did come to play a little bit this time.
We scored.
Cowboys moved to 6-3.
We scored. Yeah.
And y'all 2 on whatever. Yeah, you heard y'all 2 on whatever. It's like now y'all moved to 2 and 8.
In position right now.
I mean, Dak went off for 5 touchdowns on y'all. 400 yards with throwing.
Four. He
had 4
touchdowns
throwing, and he ran for 1.
Okay.
Them things, 5 total on y'all. I got the stats right here. 5 total on y'all.
5 total,
17 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown.
Yeah.
With the 400 yards that he threw.
5 total. 5 total.
Yeah, 5 total. Yeah, like I said, 5 touchdowns on y'all. That's what Dak Prescott had. I'm just saying.
Over 600 yards. It's like some Madden numbers out there.
Yo, what's going on with the Giants, man?
And the crazy thing is like, I hit yesterday on a little parlay because I hit for Dak Prescott to get 4 touchdowns on us, and he got that. And
you bet against your team?
Hey,
yo,
man.
I don't believe in that.
Hey, man.
Yo, you know your team ain't never had no chance.
Listen, man. I had Saquon in the mix to get me 40 yards. He got 60 up in there, so that was cool.
Yeah, okay, that could be your basis.
I had CeeDee Lamb going for 150. I like how they made sure he got the 150.
Yo, that's crazy. And got a touchdown because he barely got that.
Yep. So listen, man. Brandon Cooks out there looking like
a Brandon Cooks, he had a sighting for the first time in the season. He had a sighting for the first time in the season, so I'm glad to know that he can still play.
Hey, but it was just a you get a touchdown. You get a touchdown out there. So
it was just you get your stats off type of game. Who need to pat their stats up for the season? Who need to get some things accomplished for the incentives and everything?
Come play the Giants, man. You having a rough time.
You want to get your incentives on the season?
Yeah. You want to get your seasons right? Come play the Giants, man. Get your kick started. You know what I mean? We'll get you right over there in that thing.
Nah, I mean, come on, man. Y'all got one of the great actors of all time playing quarterback, Danny DeVito. Man, that's my man. Oh, my God. Y'all got his third cousin. Y'all got his third cousin, Tommy.
Yeah, we got Tommy. We got his nephew. That's his nephew, Tommy. Right there.
Yeah.
So, it's a little trouble out there. But listen, we sitting in a nice spot right now. If the season ended today, we had a number 2 pick. I'm hoping for the number 1. Bring in Caleb. And let's move on, man.
You want Caleb?
I want Caleb, man. Caleb is like that, man. The team that sees surrounded around, they not like that. But him, he's like that.
Okay.
All right. He's like
that. Let's touch base on the Sunday night football game. You don't got to spend too much light on this. It was a Sunday night football game, so it's only right. I can really care less. I mean, but I got Antonio Pierce. That's one of your alumni. That's one of your guys. He come from your club. He got the Raiders 5-5. They 500. 16, 12, over the Jets, I did initially have Jets winning. I did have Jets winning. I ain't gonna lie. I did have Jets winning this game. But you got Raiders taking care of business. I mean, we like to say that. I don't want to get into all the stats or whatever, but I just want to,
My
you want to talk
my
about your man Antonio Pierce changing the culture over there, whatever you want to get
my
your stuff off about
team
him.
my team scored more points than them two, and we lost to them two. This is unbelievable. Uh, the game last night, man.
Yeah,
The Jets haven't scored a touchdown since they played the Giants, which is ridiculous. This is
exactly.
look, man.
That's crazy, right?
Look, man. It was a rough game to watch, but the Raiders pulling it off. They get two straight. It's a good look for them. Good motivation for them to try to at least fight for a little playoff spot if they got it in them. I like what Antonio Pierce is doing out there. He got the team motivated, smoking cigars after the wins and
Yeah,
stuff. So they're in a
got
good head
switching it
right
up
now.
out there, changing the culture.
For the Jets, they can only just hope Zach will win a couple more games if they depended on Aaron Rodgers, which I don't know if he would
Talk about
come
he
back.
coming back.
But
Man, child, please go
I
sit down
don't
somewhere.
I don't
Go
know
sit
about
down
all
somewhere.
that.
You
Yeah, I
about to
don't
have
know about all
your
that.
legs gonna be truly messed up. Truly messed
I don't know
up.
about all that, but they got a big one going against the Bills. They beat the Bills the first week of the season, so who knows what's gonna happen this week, next week that's coming up. We're gonna see, but the Jets they gotta score some points, or they're not gonna be able to do anything. It's just gonna be a lot of
Oh yeah,
L's coming their way.
no. Zach Wilson, he ain't getting the job done.
Yeah, he's not it.
Let's preview Monday Night Football.
Mm-hmm.
Broncos versus Bills. I thought this game was gonna be a little boring, but I'm like, I got a feeling Broncos might step up to the challenge. Bills can't drop the ball. Excuse me. Bills can't drop the ball and lose it. When I was saying about Steelers, you got to get the wins that you got to get because you got tougher challenges. Bills got to get this. But something just got a feeling in me. Broncos are going to pull this thing off. I ain't going to lie. I got a feeling that, it isn't Buffalo. It isn't Buffalo, but I got a feeling, a la what they did to the Chiefs, I got a feeling they're going to have another upset tonight.
Broncos haven't been playing bad the last couple of weeks, so I wouldn't be surprised if they could pull out a match like this against Buffalo, who's been kind of sleepwalking the last few weeks. So it's like one team is starting to get their thing right. The other team, who knows where they at. And that's in Buffalo. 1 minute they could be hot, the next minute they could be sleepwalking into the match and into the game and won't be able to pick it up into the fourth quarter like they did against the Giants. So we're going to see how it goes. I got Buffalo winning this one. They actually need this game to keep in contention, especially the way the AFC North is set. And then you got Houston down there that's picking it up in the South. They need to stay in contention because Miami, they're not going to fall off. They're not going nowhere.
No. They ain't going to fall off like that.
Exactly. So for them, they got to get this win. So I think they're going to win this game, possibly win by a good 3 to 7 points. I can see them pulling it out.
Okay. You got to close. Yeah, I mean, I'm afraid it got no score. It might be like a score of, I got Broncos putting them that much points. Maybe like an ugly score of 23-17 Broncos.
Yeah. If the Broncos make it an ugly game, they might sneak away with a 2017 type game. But Buffalo got to score. They got to score more than 20 points. They got to score at least 24 to 30 points to get this game in and out over with. You feel me? If they start off hot, they'll be able to control this game and they should be fine.
I gotta get your feelings on the I got New York in the building. I gotta get your feelings on the state of New York in the sports or world of sports. You got your Knicks. The Knicks is 5-4 on the season, early in the season. Mm-hmm. You got the Giants 2-8. Like, well, what's going on with New York? New York, talk to me. What's going on in the state of New York? In the sports world.
We thought, not we, because I had us not having a good season this year for Giants. Cause I seen that schedule, so I told you this already. I ain't have us coming in looking too good this year. So, but we had a good season last.
RJ Barrett, Julius Randolph, Jalen Brunson. What's going on with y'all guys?
The Knicks, they they're looking all right. They got a game tonight. They actually just started not too long ago. They won their last couple of games, last 3 games. So the Knicks is looking pretty good. It's the beginning of the season.
Y'all
Let
gotta
them get
make a
the.
move.
Let them.
What
We
y'all got
do.
in it?
We do.
Y'all
I
gotta shake it up
I
a little
want.
bit in there.
I want us to just go ahead and bring Embiid in.
Oh,
I mean, go ahead and bring
okay.
Joel.
Y'all
That's what I
gotta
want.
do a move at trading,
But
but before trading deadline.
listen,
I mean, y'all have
man.
to.
Listen, man. You can only hope for the best with these guys. Because asking for a trade like that, a star quality player
Yeah.
like that, without giving up too many pieces, it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be kind of hard. But if we do make a trade for anybody, give me Joel Embiid, bring Tobias Harris over with him and Joel, and yeah, we could do something with that. Line them up with Brunson and Hart. Yeah, let's get that thing going. But until then, we just gotta keep on playing gritty ball. Make sure the defense is on point. And they looking all right right now. Like I said, 5-4. Right now they got a game against Boston, so we'll see how tonight goes.
All right. 2 more things to get you out of here on. You know we're gonna talk about my Lakers. You already know. Lakers is 5-5 on the season. 116. Excuse me. 5-5 on the season with the 122-119 win over the Suns on last Friday over the weekend to win one of the NBA in-season tournament games.
Yeah. Yep.
Take it to last night. Lakers 116-110 win over the Blazers. No LeBron because he got his shin a little sore, a little messed up right now. I'm not serious, but just low management type of stuff. He old head. He deserves. We understand. But now he did get his shin messed up a little bit in the Friday game, even though he did finish the game dominating, doing his thing. Probably sending a message to Anthony Davis. I'm gonna need you to step up. Anthony Davis, 30 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 blocks in 41 minutes. Only thing I got to say to that, do it against Joker. And I'm going to leave it right there.
He played a team that he was supposed to do it all against.
Come on, man. You heard what I said. Do it against Joker. See, this stuff right here, I ain't worried about that. You're supposed to be doing this.
He played against a Portland team that we know he's supposed to be doing that against. If he didn't take over that game and y'all didn't get the win, then we really would have had something to talk about.
Yeah,
but there's really nothing to talk about when you playing
that's
against
why I
Portland.
said ain't even nothing to talk about. Do it against Joker. I expected you to do stuff like this, but I expect you to step up to the challenge and step up to the plate against Joker.
Winning games right now, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
y'all got a couple game winning streak. Keep that thing going. Y'all don't really need to push. Winning games without LeBron should help y'all win games while he's in the game. Don't try to force everything on him. Everybody else
I see what you're saying. When he was playing, I get that.
Exactly. He shouldn't be the main. AD gotta be that main guy. He gotta be more consistent. This is what we're gonna talk about all year. This is what I'm gonna tell you every Monday. If AD don't stay consistent with it, your team is just gonna be on and off, high and low.
Man, I already know. That's why I can't wait to see the next matchup against Joker, because I'm already got it in my mind, because I've seen it enough, especially when it's time to crown the champion. You know, Western Conference Finals with a chance to go play for the finals, things of that nature. You did not want it enough against Joker. You conceded defeat against him. It seemed like you looked like, the way that you played, I couldn't do. Like AD had in his mind he couldn't do nothing with him. Like the way that he was just resided to the fact that Joker's just gonna do whatever he wants, because he wasn't stepping up defensively. Dare I say, take a couple hard fouls to let him know, man, you ain't gonna be having these easy stuff all night. Yeah, I said, just slow him up a little bit. And the lack of aggressiveness from one, on the offensive side, one night we want to show up, the next night you don't want to be involved.
Up and down.
Like, come on, man. You can't be having it.
Can't have it. He gotta be aggressive out there. He gotta control the paint.
Yeah.
He's too finesse. He's too fast and too quick for Jokic. Jokic got more size on him. Yeah. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Bring him out. He can get Jokic in foul trouble.
He can get Jokic in foul trouble if he begin playing aggressive. He can.
So we know what D-Lo gonna give you. We know what AR gonna give you. LeBron's gonna be there. You got to step up and be that main guy to control this team.
What I'm saying from Rui.
Yeah,
Rui had
20
plus points
on
Friday. He had 19 last night.
I like that trade last year when y'all picked him up. So that was definitely a good piece. Mm-hmm. And Rui's definitely gonna be somebody
keep
you can count on.
Allow him to cook. Keep allowing him to cook.
Cam Reddish contributed.
Yes, I love it. I love it. We did beat him up a little bit, but I appreciate that he stepped up to the challenge. And I heard some of the interviews. He's taking extra shots.
Yeah, he got
He's doing whatever he can do to improve. And I'm glad that you're doing it. I don't want you just being mad and not trying to do nothing to improve the situation.
And the big light shouldn't be too much for him. You played at Duke, you played in Atlanta, you played in New York, now you're in LA. The big light shouldn't be too much for you. Go out there and play ball. The defense is good. You're picking up your defense now. Put some points on the board. Put some points on the board, and you'll be fine.
Yo, you keep killing that catch and shoot three, and the top defense
in the corner, chill in the corner.
He started for a reason.
I like that I like that move when y'all got him from us last year. I ain't really want him to go, but we wasn't playing him the right way in New York. So when y'all got him, I like that move for him as well. So he just gotta get better. I like Cam. He just gotta get better.
Exactly. All right, man. I can't wait to touch base with you about that. What's going. What else transpired between the Lakers between now and next Monday. We're gonna close this out with a disappointing story. So there's a story that's going on. Clippers are supposed to be the championship favorites because they got, no disrespect to my guy, Russell Westbrook. They got Russell Westbrook, Paul George, you got Kawhi Leonard, and now they got James Harden. Well, since the trade, they're 0-5, losing to a team that was walking into that night 1-8, improved to 2-8 because they had a nice clutch 105-101 win over the Clippers, moving the Clippers to 3-6. Mind you, you got my man Russell Westbrook in the late in the clutch game, and y'all been had James Harden sitting on the bench for a good reason. Y'all pull my man Russell Westbrook out and put James Harden in as if that was going to make anything difference. No, that did not help at all. Then y'all trying to bring Russell Westbrook back in like a minute and 27 seconds left. Stop playing with my guy Russell Westbrook. You know James Harden is not going to be doing all the other little things that you wish he would be doing a la Russell Westbrook. The hustle plays, the effort, defense, diving after loose balls, giving it your all pretty much. You want James Harden for the offense and stuff, but the playmaking, the assisting, and the shooting. But these guys are not getting the job done. Let me take you to the stats from yesterday. And like my man Russell Westbrook, he's trying to chill, whatever. He had 12 points. 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Kawhi Leonard, see, this is stuff I don't like, because if they get performance out of Kawhi Leonard like this, the Clippers cannot even think about doing nothing. Kawhi Leonard shows up to the table with 14 points and 5 rebounds. He's the best player on the team. Ain't no way. Kawhi Leonard, a minimum of 21 points a night. He the best player on the team. Stop playing around. See, stuff like that, they have no direction. They don't understand the order. They don't understand roles. Ain't no game that Kawhi Leonard should be having 14 points, and LeBron James at 39 is averaging over 20 points on him easily. Paul George coming with his 26 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. James Harden, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 4 for 12 from the field goal, but you know he's going to be jacking them the threes, going 1 for 7. Man, you need to go sit down somewhere. Should have stayed on that bench.
He had, I think the most points he put up was the first game he played now, 17. He started off, not this game, but the game.
And it's keep going down. It's just going down and down and down.
He
right?
started off the previous game, not this game, the previous game. The first quarter, he had 14 points. He finished the game off with fucking 14 points. Bruh, what are you doing out there? You actually be traded to the Clippers. You get there and you looking like this. You messing up the rotation. You messing up how the players going over there. Russ shouldn't have been put on no bench. They should have found a way to get Harden on the floor while Russ is still on the floor and move the ball like that.
Exactly. Or Harden just don't got it that night, and he gonna have to sit here next to me for the rest of this game.
And he's talking about he could play off ball. He can't play off ball. We obviously see that.
He don't want to move out the ball.
He don't.
He want to stay in the same spot.
Exactly. And then you got too many guys out there that need the ball. You got Paul George. You got Kawhi. You got Russ. You got you.
Kawhi being quiet, but he secretly pissed off. Probably not even saying that to nobody, but he just pissed off and just letting them guys do whatever he want. And Kawhi already got his mind made up on his next move.
Who's your main man?
Kawhi Leonard.
You got 4 guys right now that's thinking that they are the main man. Somebody need to be that one main man. We all know it's Kawhi. And Kawhi shouldn't be a sit back to nobody, to none of these 3. He got to step up and be more vocal and let these guys know the ball comes through me.
First and foremost,
the ball comes through me. PG right after that.
Yeah.
Russ and Harden, y'all figure out the way to get things going.
Whoever feeling that night.
That's it.
It's simple.
That's it. But Harden got they should try to fit harder into it
He
and
got
not try to force
to
harder
yeah.
into
He got
it.
to do more buying in
Yeah.
instead of everybody. Like you talk
Yeah.
about, he the system indicator. Man, well, where did that get you? Where did that get you? Talk about you the system. Well, you need to do adjusting and adapting because your system that you promoting out there, that ain't it. Because that ain't the
Not
Black
it.
Mama system.
It's
That ain't
not
the
it.
Kobe stuff. That ain't the MJ stuff. That what
For
you
you to
doing,
even-
that don't win
For
championships.
you to even come out there and not even play a lick a minute yet, talking about you is the system. It's like,
This
come
guy's
on, bro.
crazy.
Stop the
You messed up the
talking
chemistry
right
off
now,
the
bro.
rip with all
Off
that.
the rip, bro. You messing up. You didn't even play a minute yet. You talking about you the system, bro? No, we're not doing this over from the gate. So this is gonna be pretty interesting. We're
Yeah,
gonna see
man.
how this goes. Cause this is gonna be a long season for them.
This
You
ain't going
0-5,
end well.
and you
They
going
going
against.
players gonna have attitudes on that team. I already know from the first 5 games, and I can see how Kawhi is just gonna be a silent killer. When I'm talking about silent killer, he's gonna be pissed off. He's gonna be pissed off, but being silent about it, not telling nobody, but everybody just gonna just see that. Oh, his body language is even worse than it was before.
You got
Yeah,
3
man. Crying for
stars.
this.
You got 3 stars and an all-star. Y'all losing the teams that y'all should be beating. Y'all
Yeah, yeah,
losing the teams that y'all should. Y'all
It
lost
is
to the Brooklyn Nets.
crazy.
Y'all lost to both New York teams.
Yeah, exactly. Lost to the worst team in the league.
Yeah,
1-8.
just yesterday. Yeah, and
Now they
it's
got
just
the
like
second win on the season.
you gotta do better. So we're gonna see how it goes for the rest of the season with these guys.
Yeah. I definitely can't wait to see what progression do they make from this Monday to next Monday. So we definitely going to address that
Definitely
next Monday.
So,
Yo, man, I appreciate you doing this, man. We get ready just in time for Monday Night Football.
yes, sir.
Finish watching the rest of the Knicks game or whatever. Man, I appreciate you doing this. You already know
You
Mondays
got
with Q.
Broncos, right?
Yeah, I got the Broncos with the upset.
All right, man. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I got the Bills tonight, man. We gotta check it
Okay,
out.
yeah. We definitely
Recap this
gonna
stuff
touch back.
later on, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you. This is what we do. We're going to let it cook, let it marinate, let it bubble up. Till the next time, stay tuned for more episodes of Fresh Bar Sports Show. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.